Join me in painting the members of BTS. This image was actually part of a BTS Army Valentines collab that was themed around the word forever, though the idea behind the image had been buzzing around my head for several months prior to this. But I felt that part of this idea would really work for that theme, and even though the image was an element in the final collab, I also wanted to see if I could complete this image in a way that was similar and true to the idea I had in mind. More on that later. As you can tell from the photo in the upper left corner, I did indeed use a reference for this image. The reference is taken from the end of one of the music videos of BTS's song ON, or the photo shoot associated with the video. This is also the pose the band holds at the end of live performances of this song. And you might be asking, why this pose? Well, I just really like the visuals of it, as it feels like a pose where the band members show that they are supporting one another and that they're looking ahead towards the future. It's also nice to note that there have been instances where band members have not been able to join in the choreography or even take part in live shows. And in those cases, a hole is left in the final pose rather than everyone moving closer together. That in itself kind of highlights that the band is only complete when all 7 members are present and that the missing band member is still with them in spirit. Okay, back to the image. While working, I was doing my best to focus on shapes. First, I was focusing on the outlines of the members and the negative spaces between them. Then I shifted my focus to the dark areas and the shadows. And this is honestly a really good exercise to use when working with references. This is because it helps you see placement and proportions of things. It also forces you to see the image and the subject as a whole, and in turn helps you avoid getting stuck in the details. If you have any questions about my process, feel free to ask them in the comment section. I'll do my best to respond to them and even bring them up in another video. My idea for this image was to create a double exposure kind of effect, where the dark areas of the figures would reveal a portrait of each of the band members. However, as I was working, I realised my idea wouldn't really work. This is because the figures are quite small, so placing the portraits would be really tricky. And with 2 of the band members wearing white, there would be even less space to show off their portraits. And while it was annoying I didn't find a way to utilise this idea properly this time round, it's something I can pick up at a later stage, and maybe even with this pose or another one. Anyway, instead of keeping the dark areas of the image dark blue, I decided to play around with some brushes and create a galaxy inside each of the areas instead. This way I could add some more interest and even add some depth. And I used clipping masks to do this, as it meant I didn't have to disturb the outlines I already created. Thank you so much for watching. More process videos are up on my YouTube channel, and you can find more of my work on my website and on social media.